Hello everybody and welcome to Heel and Hammer live from Adepticon. Hello Wayne.
Hello.
It's us.
Yeah.
See, faces for radio, that's all we can say. You can hear my voice is a little bit dodgy, so hopefully the sound is okay.
Massively disappointed.
Well, yeah, definitely. So as you can see behind us, the games are well underway now. We've got the 3,000 point tournament playing in the background, and in the foreground in front of us that you can't see at the moment, we've got 1,000 points of singles event running. So Wayne, what's your overriding opinion so far of what we've seen?
The organisation is brilliant. It's fantastic. Massive, loads of players, loads of space. Everyone's really accommodating. Can't do enough for you. It's how it should be. It's just really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite funny because we do a lot of Warhammer tournaments. I played a lot internationally, and it's funny. Warhammer ported in any country is pretty much Warhammer anywhere else. So the fact that there's a tournament going on seems very kind of normal to us, doesn't it? It's just that the whole event is slightly different because everybody's in one place and there's so many wargamers.
And the size of it. The size, the fact that the 40k hall was immense. I can't even remember how many players there. We were talking about it earlier to someone. They said a minute, but that's a big hall, and it's rammed, isn't it? Even now, and that's not even the main event. It's going to be sort of the Saturday, Sunday. So for most of the weekend, Thursdays smaller events with fewer games. Fridays, I think doubles in pretty much all of the systems, and then the Saturday, Sunday is the championships for 40k and fantasy. We're playing in the doubles tomorrow.
We are, yep.
And then we're playing in the championship on Saturday and Sunday, which I kind of looking forward to. And I got a feeling that the general consensus on army lists here are, it's pretty much the gloves are off. They take very, very hard lists. So it'll be interesting to see how I'll get on. Hopefully I've got a little bit more experience than some of the players here, and that'll kind of level things a little bit, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be hard work.
Yeah, we should say that we can submit our army lists before the tournament, which for a UK tournament only really happens at Games Workshop events themselves. So we're looking forward to that. That should be good. And we did write some lists on the plane, so we're kind of prepared, aren't we? We just haven't quite finalised what we're going to do yet. So, are you happy with your list you got?
I am. It's more of a kind of 5th edition, like I used to play in 5th edition. It's just blocks. I've got no A-bomb, no Doom Wheel. I've got 2 cannons, I think, because in some matches you kind of have to, because it's the only thing you can really see that can do a lot of damage in the D6 wounds. But the rest of it is literally 2 blocks of clan rats, block of storm vermin, 2 blocks of giant rats, 2 blocks of slaves. I've got the 2 cannons, 2 flamethrowers, got a lord on a war litter, got an assassin. Grey Seer, level 1 warlock, and a 0 level warlock.
Sounds like a pretty solid list to me. Overall, it's your kind of list, isn't it? It's lots of blocks, some tricks, some shooting, some magic, quite all-rounded.
The thing that I do like about my list is I know that things aren't getting one-shotted, turn 1, turn 2, where I'm kind of the A-bomb goes down, the Doom Wheel goes down, and then you're 400 points down and you're chasing the game. And because you've had to spend those points, there isn't anything else in your army that can really, unless it's magic. And I found the Skaven decks at the moment don't really cut it against a lot of armies. So I'm just going to try something different. I wish I played more practice games with it, because I played none. I've been playing with the Bell list for the last couple of months, and I just got bored of it. I just found the Bell list was just very dull, and pretty much all the games are very similar. The way you play them, the way you set up, the way you go about it. So I'm kind of glad I got rid of that. So we'll see. I mean, if I do well, it's my list. So great. If I do bad, it's my list. It's my fault. So we'll see.
As you can hear, round 3. There you go, round 3's well on its way. So we're going to go and take some shots in a moment of the games in action, so that you can see what's on the table. Some highlights from you from the 1,000-point lists you've seen being played on the table?
I thought it was funny with Mark Waldman last minute decided to go into 1,000 points. We looked at his list and he's going to get smashed. As a consequence, he's picked up the minimum score, I think.
Yes.
But he's having fun. I think he's just wanted to just push the models around.
Yeah, we did enter the tournament because we weren't really sure on the setup. Be it the first time being here, we weren't sure how that would play out. So we've not booked ourselves, but it looks like quite a lot of fun. If we came again, we'd probably play the 1,000 points, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I think next time, when we've kind of been talking about we're looking to come next year. I think we're playing all the events and just game the whole week. I'd really like to do the 3,000. I must admit, I think I'd go for the 3,000 because I could literally take my army and the 2 blocks of rat ogres, and then it would kind of look like the proper Skaven horde.
There's listeners looking at this now going, rat ogres, shakes head. Yeah.
I know, but the army that I'm taking with the blocks of rat ogres would suddenly just have so many units on the table and cover such an area. It just looked like a proper Skaven horde.
Yeah.
It might not play very well, but you know. That's
there
all
we
right. It's never bothered me in the past, so it's not going to bother me now. So,
my personal highlight from the 1,000 points so far has been the army that had 6 beasts of Nurgle in it. I was quite impressed with that. There's some huge size units considering it's 1,000 points that are playing presumably some sort of points denial tactic. What else have you seen? Anything else?
It's really because we're not used to playing 1,000 points unless we play Triumph and Treachery, which is usually 1,000 points.
But that's not competitive, is it? So
no, it's not. So it's hard to judge really unless you play against some of these armies because. On the face of it, some of them look very small, but obviously they've got some tricks in and they pack a punch. Whereas some of the armies look quite big for 1,000 points, but then you might think it might just be the points are spent on troop choices rather than the upgrades, or characters and stuff. So it's hard to judge really because it's kind of you're looking at a version of the game, if you like, that's unknown territory because we don't play 1,000 points, one-on-one with no comp. So it's hard to judge really, but they look like they're having fun. I mean, the guy with the 6 beasts of Nurgle, we kind of looked at his list and he was like 6 beasts, and he just shrugged his shoulder. He didn't care.
He's like, and what? And what?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think many people are going to beat that because it also had 2 plague bearer blocks in it as well.
Yes.
So that's going to be horrendous to try and mow through that because at 1,000 points, I don't think there's much that's going to really take that on.
No, it's interesting actually. Some of the armies look surprisingly big for 1,000 points.
Yeah.
It all depends how many characters you've got. I saw a Lizardman army earlier. It looks almost double the size of my 1,000 points for the team event. But I'm aware that I've got a Lord level character and a Scar veteran in my 1,000 points, so that's probably why.
The first game he was playing the Nurgle Beast, wasn't he?
he was.
Felt a bit sorry for him.
Yeah, we'll have to find out actually how that went and let everybody know. But so we're going to have a wander around the tables now and get some shots for you. Make sure if you are following us on this, you can follow us on Twitter at Heel and Hammer and at WayneKemp13 for all the live up-to-date coverage. We're also on Instagram for all the consolidated footage and photos from the event, and that's Heel and Hammer is the username. If you haven't got the app for Instagram and you're a user, that's definitely the best thing to do. If you're used to using Twitter, it's a bit like that really. You follow like a timeline of people posting, it's all there. So if you miss the updates on Twitter or on this channel, you can see from there. Please subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you shortly. Cheers.
I got 4 wounds. Strength 4 wounds. You have 3 attacks?
Yeah, I've got a champion as well.
Got goblin all over me. Sticky mess.
So that one. 6 to 5. That's. No, I don't. 6 wounds.
Okay. Alright, sir. You guys having a good time then?
Gonna do this tomorrow, team event. Yeah. You ready for the GT on Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah, it should be good.
You like spit on it or something. So an insanely high ward is what I'm looking at. Yeah.